brilliant. So, Cheese Island. Now the thing is, this is my modding. Cheesdom is what I called your mod, Onion. And we did quite a bit. That was what, 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? So let me show you what we've got. We took a yurt, a tent, and we made it very, very cheesy up. You have a pet rat, because I'm sorry, when there's cheese, there's rats. And this is what it looks like. The walls are made of cheese. I hope you appreciate. You have your own book, your encyclopedia of cheeses. You just look at it and it doesn't do anything. The book doesn't make cheese. You have your bed with, you know, cheese pillow and cheese blanket, obviously. We have your chair made of cheese, obviously. You have your little cheese fondue ready to be numbed with extra cheese and the bread to go with the cheese fondue. We do have some display with extra, oh wait, that doesn't work. There we go. We don't want to crush the cheese into the wall. That wouldn't work. Hello, Fury's only one. Can you show how it looks from the game? We're going to have a look in the game to make sure that the scripts are working the way we want them to work. But we're going to have to move the house as well. Send you some Discord link for you to check out after the stream. Alright, no problem. So we have all kinds of cheese there. Even look at that, Onion. Even your bags have cheese. And right here in the middle is where you can cook your own cheese fondue with, for extra flavor, onions. Daring anyone to install this? I don't think that would be the most popular mod ever. And as it is, I can't even publish it because I've used assets from... what assets have I used? Well, let me see. I've used assets from Necessities of Morrowind, so as long as I do give credit, I could actually use it. What did I think I used things that I didn't have? Oh, I didn't check the copyright for that picture, and I don't even remember where it comes from. So that's a mod that is just for you, and I'm not going to publish it. Now, where I had originally installed the mod for you, I was thinking of, you know, making it practical. And so I put it, you know, right here between the two bridges. It sort of sits quite nicely there. And I added rocks all around so that, you know, you wouldn't get water that would make your cheese all damp. Blech. But you're telling me that you want a cheese island. And I'm saying, okay. If we're gonna make you a cheese island, I strongly believe we need cheese trees. Because that's where cheese come from. You grow them on trees. Duh. So where do you want your island? 9,999 onions. A cheese Atronach guard for the cheese room. Okay, alright. Let's see what we can do. I want Nifscope. A cheese Atronach guard. You're not going to object to cheese tree. Oh, goody, goody. Open. Look at that. These are all the cheese items we made for you. Creatures. This is the flesh Atronach. This is Melchior Dark. I really like his Atronach mod. I would really encourage you to have a look. I think it's on the Nexus. Atronach expansion, that's the one. It adds these. Let me zoom in so I don't. Oh, yeah. These Atronachs to the game. That one, I really like that one personally. Crystal Golem. The Ash Golem. I think they look cool. Ugh. This one looks a little creepy in a good way. Anyway, these Atronach, Melchior always does things well. You can either have them as summonable creatures or you can have them in your level list. So I haven't met that one yet. So if we start with this guy, there's bone sticking out. No. Fire is the closest thing we have to cheese. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I'm going to combine the properties. The reason why I do that is because Morrowind creatures, see, there's a texture attached to the torso and the hands. There's a texture attached to the leg. There's a texture attached to the hair. And even though it's always the same, the model treats it like there's 17 different textures. And for me, when I want to change this one texture with a cheese one, I've combined all of them. So normally when I change the one, it's gonna change everything. And Cyrodiil, I might have to change them again, because Thaddeus, when he did Necessities of Morrowind, you can see that he used actual pictures of cheeses for his cheeses, which is, you know, great. The only thing is, you see, because the picture had a little bit of black around it, it shows here, which is not very pretty, is it? That will have to be changed as well. So, how are we going to do that? Morrowind test. Data file. Textures. So, wait a second, I think I already did clean up one of the cheese textures, didn't I? To make the bed. Oh no, I just made the bed. Picture of Jesus. No. Pictures of cheese. That's what we're doing. Because we want to make a cheese golem. Because who doesn't? Who doesn't want a cheese golem? Alright, let's see what we've got. You find nothing with cheese. Oh, come on. Let's go down to num. Nothing. Textures, num, cheese, Cyrodiil. Come on, you gotta be there. Cheese is the golem. That's what we can call him. Remind me, okay? How come I'm finding nothing for Necessities of Morrowind? Where am I? I'm in my Morrowind test install. the mod install. Thank you. Data files, textures, and this time we will find, there we go, all the necessities of Morrowind textures. And I am interested in the cheese, so maybe we can do something with that one. See if we can get something out of this one. This is the one I used for the bed. So while I'm at it, I think this is my folder, cheese. Yes, I've already. Let's see if we can use this one, cheese cyrodiil. So rather than going for nom, I'm gonna go to my folder, cheeses. I wish they would show it, but never mind. Cheese cyrodiil. There we go. That's exactly the same one, but I've already trimmed the black bits that were around. So now the black bits don't show. And we'll do the same for these. We're gonna have cheesy thighs. There we go. The boots doesn't work. We're gonna have to remove the fire. I mean, I don't know. Is it gonna be a grilled cheese golem? Now, I would remove the fire effect just to make it a little more different from the fire atronach that it so clearly comes from. It's just a dirty retexture. I have decided, and I promise I'll do that. I might even stream it, and that's gonna be interesting. During the modathon, Rubberman made a tutorial for Blender, and I do want to go through the tutorial, so I think I just might try that during the stream and see how it goes. Good morning, Nev, and thank you so much for the host. How are you today? Cheese. There we go, looking a little more cheesy. Let's see if I can put a different cheese texture for the armor. And we can try one of the necessities of Morrowind. Maybe that's gonna work. Kinda. You're well? You slept pretty good? I'm good as well. I'm really good as well. We had a look at Morrowind mods. A couple of them that are going to make it to my mod list. And now we are continuing a mod that I've been working on that I will never be able to release, where we want a cheese house. And we decided that we need a cheese guardian. Alright, at least with this texture, the bits that are not looking like cheese are not visible, so that works. Let's have the mask. What other cheese texture do we want for the mask? I'm gonna keep this one because there's only the corners that are not really clean. Sooner or later we'll have Morrowind Cheese Edition. If I keep giving, yeah, that's the dirty bits. That we can probably fix it without having to edit the textures. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Now show me the cheeses. Right. That is the texture that I attached to it. And you see those bits, they're dirty. So the best I can do without any, talent in texturing, I can stretch it, I can move it around, like so, and stretch it a little more. And there you go. And then I can use it as a texture, and the black bits that we see here, they're not going to show. But we do have a plan B. if I go in there and I edit the UV map, it's pretty, okay, it looks quite messy. And the head is quite complicated, but never mind. I can see that those bits, they go and get that part of the texture. So I'm just gonna do up, up. You see it sort of disappeared a little bit. The problem when doing that is that you're stretching the texture in a weird way, and so it doesn't always work. But in that case, I think that works quite all right. Yep, that works. And then the armor, there we go. We'll do the same thing with the armor. Onion, you're offered to become what? Oh, for more Oblivion. But I'm sure you can actually contribute to more Oblivion if you want to. We want this one as well. Ah, the black bits are showing just here and here. I think we can fix that again easily without editing the texture. So those, just gonna go. Oh, Amazon is telling me arriving today your package with your monitor. Yes. Oh, I didn't tell you. I used to have the chat on my laptop, but my laptop is dead. I mean, it was dying while I was away. It's officially dead, so I have the chat on my tablet, which is not ideal, but it works. Okay, there. And I'll do the same here. There we go. Good, good. I mean, this guy is looking pretty cheesy. Yeah, I'm gonna have my second monitor. And I mean, obviously for streaming it's nice to have the game and the chat, duh. But when I work, I teach a lot of lessons online, and I use various documents, so I can actually have my student on one screen, so we can talk just like a Skype call, and on the second screen I have my document with the material I'm using, whatever. It's just too good. It is just too good. This is quite ugly though. Let's tweak that UV map. Yeah, not all that there. I'm gonna go and squeeze you there. Thank you. And these. And these. Now, playing around with the UV map really doesn't always work. That's better. Much better. Let's give him I don't dare say it. Cheese panties. Oh. I mean, I love cheese, but there's a limit. Using the same one that works. Okay, and I can't even select it because of the I'm sorry. I've been clicking on a Fire Atronach's ass and groin for the last few seconds. Yeah, I should have changed the the age for the stream. I did not realize it would get this cheesy. Ah, definitely have to do something with the UV map there. And I think if I just grab the whole thing and do that. Yes. How do you like your cheese Atronach? That's quite a booty, isn't it? I need to. You reminds me that I'm gonna try to change one of my monitor, replace it with a 144 Hz monitor. I have no idea what is mine. Is the cheapest is 70 quid. It's the cheapest I could find. But they will be exactly the same monitor, so it looks sexy. That's all that matters. Who cares about the specs? And yeah, mine is a 60 Hz. I honestly have no idea, like tech stuff, I rely on RL for it. Grumbledonk, yours is at 75, sweet spot would be around 90. Huh. I'll remember that when I get my next monitors. I have one that's 120, I think. Even at Guild Wars 2 I couldn't tell any difference, probably only benefits for FPS and stuff. Well, for Morrowind, I think I'm good with that. What about this horn right there? We haven't retextured it yet. Yes, we have. We have, sorry. It looks darker, that's fine. Are we happy with that? The one thing I think I want to do is... let me find... Let's save it. Save as. Meshes. This is one of my... creation. And this one is gonna be the golem, the cheese golem, of course. First I started naming every item cheese something, and then I realized it was redundant. You can overclock your monitor and get a few more hertz out of it if you really want to, but isn't that going to either consume more or heat up? I don't know. See, we want to get rid of those. I mean, this guy, it literally has his ass on fire. Diapers. That's diapers. That's what it is. And yeah. So let's remove this texture. It might be the one that has the fire effect, the last bit of fire effect attached to it. We can't keep that hot cheesy ass. We can't do that. No. Combining properties. Okay. Armor, leg. I'm trying to see if there's... Oh, there, it's gone. No, it's not. Sorry. I'm trying to find which part of it has the effect. Bounding box we need. Is there by any chance a texture that I've kept that's not a cheese texture? Cheese. We're all good. Cheese. Essentially, I'm looking for the part that has the glowy butt. There we go. This is it. And it is attached to the pelvis. Let me see. The thing is, if I attach any other texture, I mean, we can have a look. If I attach any other texture, including a cheese one, because this is a particle effect. There. because the particle effect has some alpha channels. It's invisible at some point. But what I could do is do something like that. Make sure I have an alpha channel. This one has mip maps. 5. We're gonna make a new 512. We want it to be transparent, and that's it. That's it. I want an invisible texture. I'm going to save that. Export as. We are going to faultless Morrowind mod. Bad for onion, cheese for onion. Data files, textures, my folder, my cheese folder, and we're gonna call this one alpha. Let's do it a DDS. There. And now if normally I've never tried it, but we will. Mine, thank you, cheese, alpha DDS. There. The thing is, I don't really want. You like it? I removed it, onion. I'm sorry. The thing is, I probably could delete some of it, but with creatures and animations, it's really complicated. And if you remove a little bit, then the creature gets all wonky, so I don't want to risk breaking the creature and its animations, so I'm just going to replace the textures, and we have almost a cheese golem. I'm going to save that. However, because we're retexturing a creature, that's not enough. That is not enough at all, because creatures, if we look in data file, thank you. Not Morrowind test though. There we go. If we look in data files and we go to meshes, that's where we find all the creatures, and say Almalexia has a NIF, but it also has 2 additional files, and they are. Oh, I got a subscriber on YouTube. I like that indeed. Nertiel, thank you for subscribing to YouTube, Nertiel. You see, Almalexia has 2 extra files. The KF, that's essentially like I don't see anything in it, and an extra NIF, and these are for the animation. So what I need to do now, my fire Atronak, I'm gonna need to. The KF looks empty. I don't know what it does. That's the animations. So we're not going to change that. What I'm going to do, however, because I need it for my cheese Atronak, I'm going to copy it up. I'm going to put that in my folder, and I'm going to rename it. And I want to be extra careful that the name matches the golem. So it's going to be xgolem.kf. Because there. Okay, that second file is good. There was the other one. R X Atronak fire, another NIF one. And this one, you see, it has again all of those textures. So I'm gonna have to once again replace the textures. So yeah. Retexturing creatures, you actually have to do it twice. Is there a reason your link to YouTube links to fighter playthrough and not the main page? No, that would be a mistake. That's probably because I started with a let's play with a fighter, and that was pretty much the only thing on my channel. You mean the link on Twitch on the panel? I'll have to fix that then at some point. Textures. And for this one, we used my modified cheese texture. And that was this one. There we go. And then for this one as well. Uh-oh, I'm hungry. This one as well. Okay. And I believe this one as well. Which one did I use? I used the Nom one. Okay. So, all of that, we're going to use the Necessities of Morrowind texture. And we will have to touch up the UV map again, so that it matches. That's the one. And I want to move this. Basically, I want to avoid the areas that don't look like cheese. Not sure I moved this part last time. What does it look like? Yeah, I still have to move that. The armor, oh, we're gonna have to click the butt again, don't we? There you go. Yes. This one, we did touch up a little bit the UV map. That bit. And that bit. And this one, that's the one I didn't change. I'll change it again in the first one, because that was actually the black bits that we're still seeing here. Edit UV. There we go. And just a bit here. I'm liking the cheese golem. I would have to ask around on the Discord, but it might be interesting to add some sort of a cloud effect and buzzing flies around it, but I don't know how to do that. But that could be you know, a good opportunity to learn. All right, let's keep up the good work. Here we still have quite a few textures to change. Oh, what did I do? There we go. And these were fine. We don't have to change the UV map. Cheese. Cheese for everyone. How come no one is sharing cheese when it couldn't be more appropriate? I'll have to do it, right? Whoa, typing on the tablet is a bit... There we go. Yeah. Typing on the tablet. Not good. That's better. Indeed. We got that, and now the booty. The fire booty. And we're definitely gonna have to touch up the booty. And for this one, I just moved it to there. Shoes, because if I move right now, we're left with just a butt. Yes, that could be a new game. So what happens is the particle effect is attached to the textures. So by changing the textures, I remove them, well, most of them. I want the texture for the feet, please. Up. There we go. Okay, and now let's look for that one texture that is not a cheese texture. It was quite far down, it was a fire something. And replace it with the invisible texture. There it is. And I want to use my completely invisible texture. Alpha. Good. Spell. Combine properties. File. Save as. We definitely don't want to overwrite the fire attribute. That would mess up the game. Pretty bad. There. It is cheese. And it's the same as the golem, but it is X golem. Save. Okay, we'll have to try that in game at some point. We have the golem, that's reasonably easy. We wanted to get a tree, but before I can pick any tree, we need to decide where we're gonna put your house. Onion, since you're here, where would you like it? Is there a region that you prefer? Not the ashland, everything would melt. I don't think that would work. West Cache region, there's a lot of it, like there's not a lot happening in it. Somewhere coastal, okay. I see some flora and barnacles. So where would that put us? Not too close to a Daedric place. We have some nice arches going on here. This little peninsula looks alright, what do you say? And it has almost no trees, so I could add the trees that we want. And look at that. You have an egg mine right next to it, in case you want to make a nice cheese omelette. I think that could work. It's fairly empty. Let's try that. So I want my yurt, and I did not modify the exterior, so we're looking for, what are we looking for? Ashlander, what was it called? The Joy of Morrowind. Just go through things and try to find, I thought it was called Ashlander tent. Ashlander tent, there it is. Yes, and that's a small one. the entrance right around here. We're just gonna have to patch up with extra rocks. And we want the WG rocks. Terrain rocks. BC is bitter coast. We want West Gash rocks. So that the textures, you know, work. Meh, this one is too green. Too mossy. That's very mossy, but that could make for some interesting landscape. Still don't like that. It's so green on one side, like, you know, the water is close to it. Doesn't work. We can't have that. There you go, something plain. And really, I just need to patch around here. Oh, this one is tiny. Oh my goodness, this one is tiny. It's the tiniest rock ever. Sure, I could stretch it, but then the texture is going to be even uglier. Though I assume most people are going to have a texture replacer. But still, where did you go? This one is going to be huge. Yes. Really, really too huge, that one, honestly. Well, yeah, I know I could scale it up, but it also stretches the texture. So you're gonna have, it's not gonna be pretty. So I avoid stretching, especially if it's stretching a lot. But I think maybe we could use this one. I kind of like the idea of having the yurt sort of nestled. You know? Sort of something like that. That little creature is gonna be stuck forever. Let's be kind. Sure, I could move it, but the fewer... Yeah, I like that, actually. There. Going to be a little more accessible like that. Okay, that one rock that I did place before, that one, we don't. You know what, this one I am going to stretch it up, because chances are you're never going to walk behind the yurt, I don't think. You know the struggle? Landscaping is something I am no good at. I don't have the patience. It's crazy. And even building interiors, it's something that I've done a lot. And then hydrate, thank you. And then I just created my containers. So I already have a pile of books. It's one item, I place it. And I've become incredibly lazy. Like, I'm always very full of admiration for people who are going to painstakingly place the books, you know, at a different angle. And oh goodness, the mod that we looked at last week, that is very, very promising. Let me... Oh, that's something. The manor in Caldera, is it called Caldera Manor? No Caldera there. Was really beautifully built. I think it's called Caldera. Pencil blending speed, that's what we tested. Automated ammo, that's what we failed to test, but now we have. That was the week before. I'm going too far. I can't find it, damn it. Seems like a valid name, right? Pencil blending speed, ammo equip. Wizard Estate. Sorry, I was wrong. This one, you can do it, internet. You can go there. The interior is just beautifully built, honestly, and even the exterior, all of it, beautiful. The mod is incomplete. There were loads of dirty references, so it needs to be clean, but even from the screenshot you can see that there was a lot of attention to the detail, placing the moss, placing the lanterns. I'm keeping my eye on that one. The only thing is, I thought there were elements of different styles. There were temple banners with the Domna banners, and there were Dwemer things with common tile set and Daedric. It was a bit of a mashup, but very promising. If you're looking for a nice house where the interiors are really, really built with great detail, not the dirty job I'm doing here. But I like that. Okay, let's try to place our golem in there. So we modified, you go away. We modified the meshes, we retextured them. We need to what was the name of the golem? Cheese is the golem. There we go. You're a creature, you walk. We need to tell you who you are, essentially. There we go. Cheese. And I'm gonna take my first NIF, that one. You don't attribute this one. And the AI, Cheese is the golem, is friendly. Cheese the golem doesn't fight you. He's a member of the Cheese Collective. I don't think I can give him a guild or a faction. There. He wanders around, sure. Save. I mean, he's not going to trade or anything. That wouldn't make sense, would it? He does have items. He does have an inventory. In that particular case, he's made mostly of Zerimental. Yeah. But why would you kill your own cheese golem to have 5 pieces of cheese? A guild mod? No, please no. I mean, I really thought this summer I could make some mods, could get myself some achievements on the Nexus, and here I am modding a mod that I will never publish. There, he's a creature. Let's see. If we messed up something with the animation, we'll know right now. We didn't. Jesus, you're looking tired. Just, you know, stay somewhere there. There we go. Grumpy, we could, but please, Static, don't go giving Onion getting your achievements. We could make him a companion. It's reasonably easy to rip Spots. Well, that's Grumpy's companion mod for Spot, the wolf. Just need to rename, you know, change a few things in the script. That could be done. But, you know, we'll leave it as that. For now, we need trees, and we know we want to retexture the Westgash trees. So let's do that. And Onion already has a companion, a gorgeous and talented bard. open. I've already saved that, I believe. I mean, it's called Golem Nif, so we're good. And now we are looking for Flora Tree West Gash. Maybe there we go. I can't make that a cheese tree, it has no leaves. Let's try again. There we go. Now we're working, we're in business. Now, problem. That's gonna be very, very tricky. Because you see the model has this shape. Which means the texture, to have the transparent bit, has alpha channels. So if I go around and say, oh, I'm gonna do what I've done so far, I'm just going to attach any of the cheese textures, it's just not gonna work because it's gonna be blocky. It's different. It looks more like a mushroom, honestly. And you know, just cleaning up things here. It's just not gonna work. Can I instead look for something like that? What if I took something like that and having the transparency just, you know, cut out holes in there? This one's not bad. Exactly, Static. We're thinking alike. I like that. You know what, let's try that. Yeah, Nevernus has given up on the slots because it hasn't had any luck with it. Okay, you. Let's try that. Too many things. Okay, you. Right. We have you. And I already have here something. Go away, please. Too many things. Messy. Need my second monitor. Just a poor dude here. Up. Okay, and now comes the messy, dirty part. We're gonna uncover the layer. I believe this is the lasso tool. So can I just go? Yes. And then delete, please. Please, I'm lazy and I'm a real butcher. There we go. Brilliant. That's one hole. Done. Now, you see when I say that people who retexture, they really are artists. And I can tell because I'm just butchering this. No, panic. No, that was good. Go forward. Damn it. Forgive me, that's my first time using the lasso tool. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is that... And I did it so well the first time. The cheese butcher, not just the cheese butcher, it's the texture butcher. Like, I can't do it. I don't have the patience, I don't have the skill. Let's try that again. All I need to do is follow the line. Oh my goodness, stop me, somebody. Perfect. I should try to, you see the lighter area? I should try to keep that. I kinda did. But let's try to draw the line a little inside. Not quite like so, but... Static, you're sending me a texture. Thank you. It's like... I know how this is. It's when you see somebody do something and they're doing it so bad. You can't stand it and you say, all right, stop it, I'll do it. Which is a technique used by many husbands. When they pretend they're gonna tidy or cook or clean, and then the wife in desperation says, okay, no, hands off, I'll do it. All right, Static, I'm gonna leave this. This we're not modifying. There we go. So we're waiting to make a cheese tree because this is not gonna work. I'm going to open another one. We need at least 2 different trees, otherwise it looks fake. Trees are in for now. What is static? F for furniture. They're furniture. And let's open the second one. The second one with leaves, please. That's just a branch. I want an actual tree. London was I know, right? What did I see? I did watch something with kittens, and there you go. There you go. Evidence indeed. Don't tell Zariva, please. You would be just too happy to have evidence. Five. Tree number 5. That's what I should have done in the first place. Now, it is true that modding takes time. It takes even more time when you're not really thinking things through and you're just going blah 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 blah. I'm sure at some point you know exactly which one is Worker 05. There we go. We'll have that one and the other one. Oh, that's what you send me. Oh, Static, you send me more things today. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Yeah, I know. Tyranny with Twitch Prime. They really did good, didn't they? Sunny here, Onion. It won't last, don't worry. Alright, once we have the tree, how else can we make this place, you know, lovely and cheesy? We can put plants around here. Typically we have crashweed and the other one rue brush, because we don't want anything to stand out too much. So crashweed is something. Cheesecomb berry? I thought I was doing a great job, honestly. I thought that was very promising. In the meanwhile, I can do simple things such as putting a door. At least that I can do without, you know, hurting. Exterior ashland door 1. Probably. Where did you go? Did you go nowhere at all? I am not seeing the door, which is odd. It does have a shape, it does look like something. Okay, this one. Let's not lose it. It's very annoying when objects are invisible on one side and then you lose them. This is a little bear, isn't it? Let's put some more rocks in there. Hey Neb, welcome, welcome, welcome. Where's my new favorite rock? That's the one. I've lost everything. This is not my area. Am I streaming from normal home? Yes, I am back home. I'm back home. There we go. I found myself again. We are home indeed. With my paper that you can't quite see. We were looking at it at the beginning of the stream, and funny story. You know how I was so delighted when I had my 2 monitors and I had Slobs on one hand and my game on the other hand. And Slobs very cleverly remembered that it used to display on the second screen, so too big. So when I start Slob, it doesn't show. Like, it starts, but it doesn't show. It's trying to be on the second screen. Now this is when I could use that very tiny rock. Do you remember the number of the tiny rock? Was it a rock 3? Possibly. So we'll go statics. Terrain rock 1 I've used. You see we have a dirty reference. But maybe it was 3. I don't know. I got a good feeling about rock 3. And clearly not. Maybe it was rock 4. No, that's the one I've used, but I quite like it as well. But we've already put 1. I think that's enough. Where is London's Rook? He was working on something, an add-on for the construction set. I forgot the name. 1, that's the tiny one we wanted. That would actually display in the little window the object. Well, that would be a dream come true. Okay. I'm looking. There we go. Rue brush. Okay, I knew there was a rue brush around here. Something a little more bush-like. Well, Onion, you're gonna have some pleasant company. Not too far, you have a Dwemerine, a Daedric Ruin, Ashlanders, a cave to get your eggs fresh in the morning. I think you'll be just fine. Scent? Alright, let's see what decent texturing work looks like. Just let me plop this one over there for the time being. Cheese, leaves, DDS. Let's save it for the time being. With MIP maps and everything. That's how you know it's truly professional. Nice. We like that. Let's put that in my cheese folder. We're going to export that and put it here. Modding Morrowind, data files, textures, Danae cheese. If only I could click as fast as I think. Textures. Danae. Come on, computer. Cheese. Cheese leaves. Okay. Let's see what that looks like on a tree. That's pretty cute, isn't it? It's still a bit mushroom-like, but that's definitely, you know, better. What happens with this one? The leaves have a different shape. You see here, remove 34 properties, so the model was keeping information for this part, use that texture. For this part, use that other texture, except it's just the same. Let's see what it looks like on this one. Onion, do you approve of your... it looks so much better on this one. Onion, do you approve of your new cheese tree? File, save as. Okay, I'll take that as a yes. There we go. Okay, let's put that in the game. Okay, that rue brush that I just dropped there. Well, it's just there, dropped for everyone, especially for Onion. This one is going to be a static object. Do I leave it as a static object? I'm gonna make it an activator. Just in case we want to put a script. We want to attach a script to it afterwards. Tree. A cheese tree. What else? Okay. Size-wise, I think I'm gonna make it smaller, more like a cheese. Well, it's still a tree. I mean, it's still big enough. Ta-da! More salt than skink talking about Oblivion. Just about the same amount of salt. All right, let's have a couple of them. Let's not have major clipping. Okay, that works. Because the root there sort of goes with the terrain. There. Oh, isn't that the loveliest abode ever? I guess I could at least make you a cheese door. Let's make you a cheese door. I think that's fairly easy to do. I want to go to X Ashlander door or 2. Static, that's working wonders. Not so much on that one, but on the other tree it works really nicely. I like that. Open. No, we're not changing the basic tree. We're going to X. That's where we find the pieces that go for the exteriors. And I'm going X Ashlander door 2. So what about this one? I couldn't see it. Yeah, it's perfectly invisible unless you look at it from that side. That's why I couldn't find it. I mean, same thing with the second one. But still, Ashlander door 2. Didn't you already do a cheese hut? The cheese hut is only on the inside, yeah. I just want to change this one. Yeah, the cheese hut is only in the inside, so just a little door, so you have, you know, you see the trees, you see the golem, you see a cheese door, and you go, there could be something cheesy going on here. And I want to try my... yes. I mean, you see that's the one I use for the bed, but hopefully... no, I can't. I was really hoping I would have enough of that. But that's not gonna work. There, I only want this. We're getting there. We're getting there. Anyone who actually knows how to use Photoshop or GIMP must be cringing. There, that's gonna be the cheese door. File. We're going to export it. Definitely not. Link sent. I'm gonna have a look. I want to save that in the right place so I don't, you know, mess it up. Textures. Dan. Open. Cheese. What am I calling this? I forgot this one. You're gonna be cheese 02. Never mind my link. Okay, I'm still going to check it out. We might need more cheese. If that's another cheese texture, we just might need more. Okay. And I said you are not book 02, not book 01, you're cheese 02. Hey, what did I do? Is it because I have all kinds of mip-map? Possibly. Go away. History, you confuse me. Let's try that again. Export as cheese 02. Replace. You think the maker of Frostwind will rip off Hunterborn next? Killing animal could be fun. I don't know, Merlord, if you're still around, it might be a little late for you. But, I mean, mention it to him. It's just gonna be the 259th feature that he's gonna have to add. But yeah, hunting and skinning would be great as well. Oh, that's a nice one. With the baby Swiss. It's lovely. I'm gonna download it. We might need it. Is that a 512 by 512 texture? Okay, while you're thinking about it, let's see if... yes, I did fix it. Except... except we see the seams. That's not good. You see, we see... there. We would need a cheese texture that's completely seamless. Or much bigger. What is the one you sent me? There. No, not with that. It's so cute though, isn't it? And that is 894. Which is not gonna work, but we can... People, panic! Panic! What's the time? 12 o'clock. You sent me a seamless? Oh, wow. Thank you. Except we're gonna have that, and it's not gonna look very, very good on the door, is it? Scalable to any size, one download. Oh. So probably I can just get the one for free. But a membership, la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. So no. I won't use it unless I'm getting really, really desperate. This one. What if I do that? Just downscale and upscale. Yep, that's what I'm doing, I believe. I believe that's what I'm doing. Morrowind mod. And I can overwrite my cheese too, because anyway it doesn't work the way it is. Beautiful! Yum! Isn't that just absolutely perfect? I mean, I don't think there's anything to, yeah, I don't think there's any bogus node, such a simple texture. We're going to save that as, and add that to my cheese folder. Burglars will eat their way in now. Well, no, it takes a special kind of person to eat that much cheese. So you're safe, Onion. I think you're completely safe. Okay, so we want to first tell the game that we now have a new door. So we're going to door right here. A new. Wait. I'm gonna do something lazier. Going to create a new one. I prefer to call it a 10 flap. Oh, it doesn't have a sound. I was gonna use this one. I thought it had a sort of whooshy sound when you open it, but it doesn't. That's a shame. Oh well. Cheese door. And obviously that's a new one. We don't want to overlap. It is a new object. Thank you very much. Then uh-oh, not working here. Darn. That's no good. It is a DDS file? Is it not? What did I... Yeah, I will write it. It's a DDS file. The size of the image normally is good, 1024. You know, it has to be 256, 512, 1024. I think I'm good. I don't know what I'm missing there. Bummer. I'm sorry, Onion. Bummer sent. This one without what it looks. Thank you. Open link. Yummy. But I wanted to save the image, and you can go to the desktop for now. You know if the playable children has Argonian or Khajiit for Morrowind? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. No, I don't think so, because Children of Morrowind, they have teenage Khajiits. Okay, my first idea is to say no, but I've never tried it, so I can't tell you. Anybody knows? Yes. Tiny beast race would be hard. Oh well. Thank you for that. So, I mean, with all the cheese pictures that we've got, it's gonna be very confusing very soon. Okay, you I'm going to export you again as cheese 2. So I feel like no, but maybe. Oh, the walking animation. I don't know. Somebody will have to go and have a look. Check. Ta-da-da. Here we go again. And now that doesn't work with the way I did it. I must have messed it up somehow. What is the size? Yeah. Does Frostwind support custom races? I don't see why it wouldn't. I'm gonna say yes. Alright, let's try that again. Export to Cheezo2. There we go. Okay, that's a different color. Let's see if the game likes it. Save. Why? Why oh why? Let's do it from the start. I'm sure it's something very stupid that I'm not thinking of. The most common mistake that I make is to not have the right resolution. That's why I deleted it and re-enabled it, and I even created a new mesh to see if it works. I don't know what I'm missing there. Alright, that's a puzzle that we'll try to sort out later. I think it's high time we actually went and had a look at this. Cheese golem, you're gonna stay here. We have a bit of flora. We have our trees, they're very pretty. I feel it's very pretty. For now, I haven't attached any script to the trees, but we could if we took a fancy to it. Nif magic weirdness, possibly, or I mucked something up somewhere along the way. That's very possible. Now, we're gonna have to find this place, and that's gonna be tricky. So instead to test the mod, I'm gonna COC to here. Oh, do you know what? We've been so busy playing with the door that this door right here is not placed properly. That's one thing. That's better. And it doesn't go anywhere. You are going to disappear very soon. There we go. And we are going to West Gash region minus 1413. Your new home, Onion. Let's get region minus 13, 14 we said. Minus 13, 14. 15. Select marker. We are in the middle of nowhere. By the Dwemer ruin. Not quite where we want to go. There! I found the trees. Wow. Sorry, I was making that spin a little too fast. Now we have a way in and a way out. Before we can test the mod, we do have one more thing we need to do. So the door, that's something we'll come back to later. Let's just close all of that. The Emmental, I am so hungry, people, you have no idea. Looking at all the cheese is just... Okay, finally, we now have a clean desktop. Now, what I want to do is use the Morrowind Enchanter. Yes, sir, we do have jazz in the background. Because originally I had placed a house close to Balmora. I know, right? File open. But Onion, being a very tough customer wanted his house somewhere else. Wait, that's it. Okay. Database. There we go. And we are looking for whip Cheesdom. There we go. So what I want to do now, up, is clean up a bit. I have 6 activators and they are all mine. We want them there. Alchemy, we have the fondue. I put it there. We're happy with that. Cells, that's what I want to clean. This one, you go like, what? But I wasn't there. Except I was there. That door appeared close to the Dwemer ruin, and I don't want to have anything to do with that cell. Balmora, we cleaned that up. We never were in Balmora. And then me, I modified -1413. Anything I did there was completely accidental. I must have clicked on a flower, which I believe I did. So I want to delete the cells that I didn't intentionally modify. Containers, they're all mine, we're good. Creatures, they're all mine, we are good. Ingredients are either mine or... Why do I have this particular cheese? I don't want this one, because I did rename them. Miscellaneous items. I mean, I did place a quill, but I don't want to change the quill. That's good. And we have a few scripts. I did put a script on the rat. Oh yes, to shrink it. So these are my scripts, they're good. And static model. We did use the rock. Tent bear. Oh, the tent bear model was a model that I created where I took the tent, the interior tent, and I removed the wall so that I could place things within, because it was just a nightmare, an absolute nightmare to work with. Delete the marked ones and save. To be extra sure, data files. Let's make you large and big. My whip, Cheesdom, and I drop it on my little cleaning bat. I had 4 duplicate records. Things that I moved around but did not modify. Zeriva, flattery will get you, maybe not everywhere, but very far. If I can, I will happily help you. What is it, Zerv? Tell me everything. I believe we're ready to go. Mod. If I blow ho out of my mouth, cold air comes out. If I blow how, hot air comes out. Wow. You've really experimented with that. Cheesdom, we're good. Let's go. We're testing this and then I'm gonna eat, guys. I really need to eat something. Do I have? Yeah, I should. This is my modding game. I have the character that's really fast. Good. And welcome home. Oh, don't look. I can't hide it. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. For the others, welcome to the cheese hut. Cheese. What happens when you take cheese? You get a piece of cheese in your inventory. I need to move that. Okay. I need to... Didn't I enable the beta comments? Oh, stupid me. Okay, good. The way I thought I scripted that, it was that every time you activate it, you get a piece of cheese and it moves up. And anyway, I would need to put something here. Okay, I'll fix that. It moves up and it disappears. Right now it's moving down, so that's not really what I wanted. And then it's gone. I'm gonna have to fix that script. Clearly I need a minus somewhere so that the cheese goes up. So it really looks like you've taken one cheese there and then there's that one. The others, however, yum, 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 yum. And then that's it. You can't take any more. And you get the cheese. I'm quite happy with that. So the cheeses that we have the Northumberland, named after Norm Moya, that is a regular. We have the Zeriva, that's for you. Then let's find other types of cheese. This cushion is what? Nom nom, nom nom, nom nom. We get the Nebriel. Neb, if you're still here. You're right here. You're the Nebriel. The pillow. Yum, 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 yum. The pillow is the Danaïber. You know. So conceited to put myself in my mod, isn't it? So now we have some Danaïber. And apart from that, there's the lovely book. Thanks, Neb. That's because Slav's were not working, and I did a quick reinstall of OBS. I'll fix it. Thanks for reminding me. I'll take a note of it. To 720. I'll fix that. Thanks for reminding me. So we have a book. I did put... Yeah, paper has never looked so delicious. That's what it says, but you don't get cheese for looking at the book. Yeah, the shrinking, and I wasn't sure it would work, and it did. I was very pleased with myself. So when you eat things, it shrinks. I'd have to move it a little bit. It's kind of hard. Then we have the fire pit, and when we have enough cheese, You need all 5 types of cheese. We're missing 1 type of cheese. What is the cheese we're missing? Oh, that one. Cheese wheel. Yum, yum, yum. And we are getting the skin Worcester. The skin Worcester. That's for skink. Skink War. I think I will add a K. Skink Worcester. Yeah, we'll add a K there. Now that we have all types of cheese, we can go to the fire pit. Do you wish to cook fondue? You bet. This is very disturbing. Oh, the ting ting sound. Maybe we're gonna change the sound. That's not the sound of cooking. What do you say? I think that's gonna be better if we do that. And now we have a cheese fondue. Look at that. Cheese is so good for your health, isn't it? It's really, really good. Cannibalism. It's not cannibalism. It's cheese. We're eating cheese. Now I know that the value is pretty high. I left it the way it was. The thing is, you can get a limited amount of cheeses. You can get a limited amount of cheeses, so you get a limited amount of fondue as well. So I've left the value as it is. There's one more here, yum. There's one more here, yum. I think that's, oh, maybe I put a few extra cheeses in there, yes. Okay, there's enough cheese for a lot of fondue. Let's see if I put the door properly. But didn't I move that door? I did, didn't I? Okay, I don't know how I changed that. I hope I'm going the right way. I think I am. Fingers crossed. We want to see how those trees turned out and if the golem is working the way it's supposed to. I don't think it's at the end of this peninsula. It's a bit further. Creatures have odd colors. I was looking for different textures that I could use. Oh, that's not where I want to be. This is my maximum running speed. We went too far from the arches, but then again, the arches are pretty much everywhere along the coast. That is one tiny, tiny map. Wait, we've gone too far. Food. I believe this is the island where Darknut put his Dwemer dwelling. Way too far south, yes indeed. Skink, whenever I'm looking for something, you're here giving me directions. This is quite quite sad. I can't find my way. I can't find anything. How about here? There's... Okay, okay. There's the mine. We should be right on the other side. Yes, I was minus 13, 14. But right there. We're so close. There's the Ashlander. I remember them. Too much modding, not enough playing. That's what's happening. The mine is here. Come on. The mine is here. The Ashlanders are there. West Gash region, I believe. Minus 13, numbers. Minus 13, 14. 14. I think this is it. Yes, it's true. It was somewhere close to... Uh-oh. How did I do that? That's enough? You sure? Okay, I'll take your word for it. As you can see, I never ever used that. Okay, then again, maybe it was 14 minus 13? Yes. Not too far from the ruin, for sure. That way. No. We have the correct numbers this time. I went looking for it here when it's probably here. Ashlanders, the ruins, the Daedric ruins, arches. So close. Well, it's pretty. If nothing else. Cheese! Cheese trees! And a cheese golem! The square ones, I completely agree with you, Skink. They look like strong Drama Stronghold ruins. I don't know. We're missing something about them. The cheese. It's a little too plain and too full. But we did take authentic cheese and, you know, cut out the holes in there. Hello, cheese is the golem. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, we did find it. At least we can walk back in. So I only have to change that. Okay, so we have quite a few things to change. Fix the scripts. And there it is. We have a cheese house. Ta-da! All done. We can actually quit. And that. Magic.